So I found out something. Somebody related to Buick Motor Company. Mr. William Durant. Right in, go figure, Flint, Michigan. By the Long Way Planetarium. I grew up, I think, going to this one back in the late 80s or the 90s. Apparently we can go in, but it's a certain amount of time. It is gated. So they probably want us to, probably by appointment, whatever. It's a private drive. I don't even know if any actual person's living here, but if not, nice way to keep a museum free away from the riff-raff of Flint, Michigan. So I'm gonna take a little walk. Try to keep this steady. I don't have a gimbal, so I just want to spur the moment. Again, I gotta get used to the fact that something spur the moment. I need to see them. There you go. Here's the planetarium, the theater, blah blah blah. Went there with my parents. Trying to hold it steady for y'all. So there's a gate. So on their side, 1905 home. Isn't that neat? I'm assuming it's kind of like the old Meadowbrook Hall. You know, you kind of go there. You know, you have to reserve something or whatever, but I'm going to look into it for the future. But mainly we just came here to check out Long Way Planetarium, and I really haven't been there since, I don't know, early 90s or whatever. There's also some other buildings down here, and it looks like little courts and stuff. Kind of nice, a little bit about Meadowbrook Hall. You know, they all kind of, back in the day, you know, your 1900s, your 1920s almost looked all alike. I think it's very nice. I didn't think in Flint. Unfortunately, there's a school building on the other side of the planetarium that, this is what we always talk about. My life remodels do what they were doing. And they got a no. I don't get it. And I'm not going there because we heard enough about it. But this is why I looked into the National Trust that's out of Washington, D.C. for your historic preservation and everything else, because being a part of that, because all this stuff, every little bit of dollars that I give to it, you know, can turn something like this into gold and preserve for many years. That was a bunch of quartz down there. It's interesting what all you can find. Even in Flint, Michigan, there's a lot of good stuff here. And yes, I am being careful. You know, you have to always be mindful of your surroundings in these areas. You know, and different than anywhere else, but, you know, just wanted to give you another little video update since I'm out in different parts. Like I said, just happens to be Flint, Michigan. And then here's the Long Way Planetarium. Interesting going back in time. So I'm going to check it out with my family, go on there and reminisce and have a look at some constellations in the old-fashioned dome. Hopefully you still have that going. There you go.